Guys, welcome back to the channel. Shout outs to my dear friend Miss Heather for hooking it up. She went ahead and decanted some Versace Eros Energy for me. I have heard Tom, Dick, and Harry stories here that, Aventus, not a lot of Eros. That's a disappointment if so. I've seen people that are upset about it, people that are happy about it. It seems like yet another polarizing experience. Obviously, I'm going to be my own judge. I wish I wouldn't have heard all these different things because obviously it's already in my mind. But I'm going to, be my own judge here because if I like it, I'll get a bottle. If it's something I don't think I need, I'll tell you I don't think I need it. But we're going to do a first impressions here on Versace Eros Energy. So stay tuned. And before I get started, it just dawned on me, hey Rick, check me out. I'm a decant reviewer. I don't know, there's some kind of running joke with RXL. I don't know. I haven't read too far into it, but if he's watching, he's laughing, I'm assuming. What's up, Rick? Let's see what we got going on here. So I was highly anticipating this release because a lot of citruses and fresher looking notes to the profile. I would think a fresh citrus-based Eros is what I want from this. But based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like that's not what we're getting. Sounds like it's supposed to smell like Aventus. So let's see. I haven't smelled it yet. Very juicy, lemony Aventus cologne. Because I don't get like smokiness and dark elements like Aventus. I get Aventus cologne, but I get it. I immediately understand what people are talking about here. It's like a really juicy lemon and not Club de Nuit Intense Man. Because that's like lemon Aventus, but really cheap and synthetic. This does not smell as cheap as something like Club de Nuit Intense Man. I like it. It's not amazing, but it smells pretty damn good. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I don't see how you could sniff this and not think it smells good. I could see disappointment for it not being what you wanted it to be or expected it to be, because it's definitely not what I expected it to be. Yeah, I'll get a bottle of this. This is damn good. It does remind me of Aventus cologne, but still, I wouldn't even call it a clone of that. Aventus cologne elements, and again, I stress the cologne because it's so fresh and it lacks the darker, smoky, resinous smell. I don't get leather and things like that. A little bit of spice. I don't get hefty sweetness. I really don't get Eros here. A little bit of green. Looks like a minty green. Maybe faintly, but not much. Let's pull up these notes. I haven't looked at the notes in a long time. Let me fire up the laptop and see what we got going here and cue the SpongeBob transition.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so according to Parfumo, 7.6 out of 10, 141 ratings. People are liking it. People are digging it. I mean, I don't see how you could not like the way it smells. It does smell really good. So citrus, fresh, fruity, woody, sweet. You got lemon, clear as day too. A lot of citrus at the top. Lemon, blood orange, grapefruit, Italian bergamot, lime, mandarin orange. I could believe it, but the lemon stands out. The blood orange too, there's zest to it. So that makes sense. I would say that's the two key notes that stand out. Then we got white amber, black currant, and pink pepper. The black currant. There's your Aventus tie-in. Musk, oak moss, patchouli. Musk and oak moss, there's more. Pink pepper, there's an Aventus cologne tie-in. So, okay, now that I smell it and look at the notes, Aventus cologne makes a lot more sense. I don't really get much Eros here. Black currant's coming in more and more, giving it kind of that dark, tart, fruity smell. It's making it smell more like Aventus and Aventus cologne. I think it's Versace's Aventus cologne. I think they threw it in an Eros bottle to get the marketing power of Eros. I really believe that at my core. They wanted to capitalize on the marketing power of Versace Eros. And it's a really good fragrance. I just don't think it's a Eros flanker. Like Flame still smells like Eros. Smells like a big twist on Eros, but there's still Eros in that formula. I don't really get Eros here. Aventus Cologne, Explorer, Drapoise, Perseus. I understand why they're saying Perseus because it's so juicy citrus dominant at the top. It's not going to be as woodsy as Perseus, though, I don't think. I mean, you don't even have a woody note, even though they're listing woody. I mean, it would have to be the oak moss providing this woodiness, I would think. And there is a little bit, don't get me wrong. It smells more like a dry cedar, actually. And then Eros Flame, people list. I don't know. But I'm kind of on par with what everybody else is rating it. I think my first impressions here is a 7.5 out of 10. Very good. I do think it's a very good fragrance. It's just not captivating because it's done to death. Whoop-dee, another designer that took a shot at an Aventus type of fragrance. You know, everybody's done it at this point. It's almost like you're the outcast if you don't make your version of Aventus at this point, right? I'm going to get a bottle, but I'm not going to get a bottle at retail. I'm going to wait. Miss Heather, thank you so much for decanting this for me. This probably saved me $30. I would say this easily saved me $20 to $30 on a 50 ml, because I'll get a 50 ml, unless the 100 ml pops up on, say, Fragrance Buy, and it's like, that looks like a good price, and it's the only option, I'll grab that. Or if the 50 ml to the 100 ml is a $10 or $12 difference, I might just say screw it and get the bigger bottle. I will own this. Depending on performance, it's got room for its score to go up into the 8s. It could be a monster beast performer. It'll never reach 9 outstanding because it's not a captivating profile. It smells really good. I'm sure this will get some compliments for people. I think better than something like actual Creed Aventus would. Maybe not better than Aventus Cologne because that's a fresher fragrance, which I think this is geared more towards Aventus Cologne personally. I don't think it's as synthetic smelling as Explorer, but I understand the relation. I don't think it quite smells like Drapoise personally, but I get the relation. I understand why people say that. Yeah, it smells like Versace made their Creed Aventus Cologne. I'm not mad at it. I do wish it was, let's say Aventus Cologne, let's say they still wanted to do that mix with Eros. Like, bring me Eros. You're going to put it in the Medusa head bottle, and you're going to put the name Eros on there. I need some Eros. Some people are relating it to Flame. Personally, I think that's a reach, but hey, if they smell Eros Flame in this fragrance, they smell Eros Flame in this fragrance. I don't. I'm not mad at it. I'm not angry. I'm not going to crap on it for it, but I am a little disappointed. I wanted a little bit of Eros here. I was hyped for fresh Eros. It didn't have to be loaded with vanilla, apple, and mint, but I needed elements. I needed to be reminded of Eros, and nothing about this so far reminds me of Eros. It reminds me of Aventus Cologne. And I really like it, but I don't love it because it's not what I think it should be. But that's me. That's a me thing. That's not necessarily the fault of the perfumer or the fragrance or anything, but I look at it as more of a marketing ploy because they're marketing a fresh Eros, and we didn't get fresh Eros. So Versace, I still need fresh Eros. You know, they pulled a YSL move here. Like some people have complained over the years with certain L'Homme and certain La Nuit de L'Homme flankers that they were cash grabs just riding off the name. This does smell really good, but they're clearly riding off the name because I'm sticking to my guns here. No Eros. I get no Eros. 0% tie-in to the name on the bottle. But the yellow color to the bottle is gorgeous. It fits the profile. Very yellow citrus dominant. And it does smell damn good. And when it hits discounters, when I can get it for a little less than retail, I will absolutely have a bottle of this. And I do recommend you try it. You'd be hard pressed to tell me this doesn't smell good. A lot of people are going to like this fragrance because it is a very good smelling fragrance. And I think it's going to get a lot of love. I do think it, you know, if you take the Eros name off of it and just judge the juice, like if you didn't tell me this was the Eros flanker and you just let me smell it and just let me spend a little time with it and judge it, I could tell you this is one of the better fresh designer releases of the year, easily. Is it top 10 designer release of the year? I don't know. That's up for debate. We'll see how I feel as the year progresses and we get to the very end of December when I do that actual video. Where I stand right now, 7.5 out of 10, very good. I will get a bottle when it hits discounters. I don't want to pay retail. That's my first impressions on the new Eros Energy. Thank you so much, Miss Heather, for sending this decant my way. I'll continue to spray it and spend time with it. I'll report back on performance. And maybe once I have the bottle, which I'm sure will be sooner than later, I'll do a full review. This was just my initial impressions on it. And I haven't watched anyone's videos. I've just been seeing posts and the things people have been saying in my comments and stuff. And I know a ton of people have put videos out and all that good stuff. So my video is bound to get lost in the shuffle because, you know, I wasn't one of the first 5 or so people to do this. It's all good. Not everything's about chasing views all the time. Sometimes you got to do things at your own pace. And I was fortunate enough to be able to try before I buy, which makes me want to wait a little bit to save a little bit of money. So once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications before you leave. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.